Welcome, everyone. You've reached Grandma Mo, and we're covering Friday nights on Ion with the WNBA. This game, the Wings couldn't do much right, and they also didn't have an answer for Molonga, which she's getting better and better as time is going on. And at 6'6" and that athletic, it's going to be a little scary. Anyway, appreciate it if you can hit that subscribe button. We'll go over this game. This one isn't going to be much because there's not a whole lot to tell here. The Wings just, other than Siegrest and Paige Beckers, they just didn't have any kind of answer for what Seattle was doing. And Molonga just got the ball down low and just put it right up. She didn't have any, and the leading scorers for Seattle were not their normal. Usually it's Nneka and Skylar Diggins, but they had different players step up in this game. So that's interesting. So the Storm get the win, 95-60, and they started out 28-16 in the first, then 20-18 in the second, 19-11 in the third, and then 28-15 in the fourth. So they get the win. Seattle is now 19-18, and they have moved up to seventh since the Valkyries lost to Phoenix, and Dallas drops to 9-28. Points in the paint were drastic. 46-28, second chance points. Dallas got all of those. I think because Seattle didn't miss very much. Seattle had 24 fast break points to Dallas's 7. Biggest lead, 37 points. Dallas held the lead in the beginning of the game of 5 points. Seattle only had 8 turnovers. Dallas had 18. Seattle got 19 points off those turnovers, and Dallas only got 3. So, shooting percentages. Seattle shot 56%. They weren't terrific from 3. They were 8 for 21, which is 38%. They weren't great from the foul line either. They missed some foul shots. Rebounds, 30 to... Dallas actually out-rebounded them. Haley Jones actually got 10 of those rebounds. So she wasn't shooting very well, but she got an awful lot of rebounds. Domonique Molonga was 10 for 12. She had 22 points, 9 rebounds. She almost got a double-double for herself, but came up short. Seattle only had 3 players in double figures, but they had a lot of people with 9, 8, 6, a number of players with those kind of point totals. So you had Gabby Williams, 9 points. Seattle pretty much rested their starters for this game once they got because they were up by 20 fairly early. What was it? In the third. A lot of their starters only have like 20 minutes playing time. Nneka only had 4 points. That's unusual for her. She has been lately, well, for quite a while, their leading scorer. She had 4 assists, 3 rebounds. She only took 4 shots. Ezzy Maglagor, 6 points, 6 rebounds. Brittany Sykes had 8 points. She was 1 for 6. Most of her points came from the foul line. She had 5 assists. Skylar Diggins only had 6 points. She only played 19 minutes. But she was 2 for 7. She didn't shoot well either. 5 assists. But Erica Wheeler, the last 3 games, she hasn't been scoring much at all. But she had a good game this one. She was 4 for 6 from 3. 17 points, 4 assists. She was 6 for 8 overall. So Wheeler and Molonga were the 2 leading scorers for Seattle. Molonga, like I said, 22 points. She had 2 assists, 9 rebounds. She was 10 for 12, and she hit a 3, too. That's kind of scary. Tiffany Mitchell, she also contributed 11 points. She was 5 for 7. Lexi Brown had 5. Zia Cook had 5. And Mackenzie Holmes, she hit she hit a shot. For Dallas, they only shot 29% as a team, 17% from three. That's not going to win you a whole lot of games. Maddy Siegrest had, Haley Jones, she had 2 points. She was 1 for 7. She took 3 threes, didn't make them. She had 3 turnovers, 2 assists, and 10 rebounds. Maddy Siegrest had 12 points. She had 5 rebounds. She was 6 for 12. She did pretty well, but nowhere near enough to battle with Seattle. Geisel-Solder, she hit a 3-point shot. That was pretty much it for her. She had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and she had a steal. Paige Bueckers only had 11 points, but she only played like half the game. I think when it got out of hand, they just took them out. No use risking an injury in a game that's already a blowout. She was 6 for 7 from the line. Grace Berger had 4 points. She was 1 for 6. She's got to shoot better. She misses too many shots. 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers. Hines Allen had 5 points. She also didn't shoot very well, 1 for 5. Diamond Miller had 8 points, 2 for 7. Most of Dallas's points 16 of their 60 points came from the foul line. Isaiah James had 7 points. She was 3 for 13. Not a good night for her. And then Amy Akon, I can't pronounce her last name. I'm sorry. I've never seen her before. Akonko? Something. Konwu? I'm not even going to try. She was 3 for 5. She had 8 points. So that's it for this one. Not much to tell here. Seattle dominated with their bigs, and the Wings just didn't have any answers for it. I mean, Paige would have had to go for 50 on this one. So that's it for this game on Friday nights on Ion, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.